I was up at a decent time. It was a little slow getting out of camp. I mean, it's still early. Snow's good and hard. The footprints and everybody going by is going that way. I'm not sure if that's the trail or not, but that's the way I'll go. There's a lot of hikers out here, and I'm pretty sure that stream right there is the trail. Hard to figure out which way to go. The actual trail isn't always the safest with the snow. Coming from that way. I can see the trail over there, and where it goes after that, we'll figure it out. Coming up from down there. The app says it's only 3/10 of a mile up, but it's straight up switchbacks, and it's steep. I'm going up with Miss Pantry and Mr. Isaac, or X-Man, and it's beautiful. Ooh. It's a little nerve-wracking. Over this side, and I reckon we're going down over there, but we got a new view. I think the steepest part is done. Still gonna have snow. I'm pretty sure I'm heading down that way somewhere. Just took a little break. Put up the ice axe. Just something to look and realize came from clear up there. Yeah, over there somewhere. Well, I found the trail again. The other hikers, there's footsteps going over there somewhere. But I'm just going to try to stick to the trail. Should be downhill, and I think over there. Found the trail again, and coming from that way, I can see one of the hikers that went another way. Ray Lakes is down there. I'll get a picture of that. Feet are feeling all right. I put the neoprene socks on this morning, and the shoes were frozen, so my feet got cold, or my toes got cold right away. But they're doing better now. This is one of Ray's lakes. And this is where the Ray Lakes connect. Sometimes you can rock hop, but it doesn't look like we're doing that today. The water is so clear. Coming from that way, this is that first lake again. Little island in the middle. Again, I'm amazed at just how clear the water is. So this is the northern Ray Lake, and it's all melted. Southern Ray Lake was covered with ice and snow. Nice break from postal and in the snow. Lake's down there. I'm going that way. It's 11 o'clock and I've only done 5 miles. I know I don't pay attention to the miles up here. It's more about the passes, the incline, the snow, but it's still something to think. 5 miles. 12 miles to Pinchot Pass. I don't see myself getting over that today. And I've got a few miles of downhill. So, I think like 7. So, the only established campsite I see on the map is a little ways up. Still below 10,000 foot. So if I get there early, I could have a fire. I don't know. Already feel tired. These passes are kicking my butt. Going that way. Just want to get this lake. I think that's Arrowhead Lake. Not supposed to camp next to it. Coming down from that way. So, this looks very deep and very cold. I'm going to drop my pack, look around for a good place to cross. It might right be over there. Coming from over there. Wet up to my knees. It's not very cold out, so I'll be alright. Going that way. Going that way. View changes a little bit every half mile. Maybe I'll finally get out of the snow. I get to go downhill. It's like going downhill in mashed potatoes. Not that I'm one to complain. Not me. Coming down from that way. Just crossed below 10,000 foot. So maybe that means that the snow will finally give it up. Trying the wide angle lens. No matter what, I'm never going to be able to capture what it's like to be here. I try my best. Going down that way. And now I've got a big stream on the left and a big stream on the right. Looks like I'm getting wet again. Gone by many of these pools of snow melt. First time I've had a really good shot of it. And of course it's right on the path. It's kind of nice. With the passes, you don't have to do big miles. Take more time, take more pictures. Going down that way. Coming from that way, the downhill has gotten a little bit easier. There's a huge stream over there, and I'll get footage of it. But look at this view. Trees were laying down like there was a avalanche through here, up to the knees again. Trail came out there, and now we're just trying to pick it back up, going across some trees. Still pretty, and actually it's gotten warm enough, cold water didn't feel bad. Took a nice long break because we weren't worried about snow slowing us down. This is a tangled mess. I'm going downhill, but this is going up. Past the 800 mile marker. If there was a marker, it's probably in all those blowdowns. So just to think of the one that had 700 and imagine it with an 8. Must be getting close to the bottom. The downhill isn't nearly as steep. It's coming from that way. Now it's time to go up. I think everybody I'm hiking with now plans to camp 2.8 miles and it'll go up about 1,300 foot. It's hot down here. Just getting started. It's not steep yet. I don't think I've seen Manzanita for a little while. Going up that way. That water was cold. Neoprene socks probably won't be dry tomorrow, but I've got a couple new pair of wool socks. Going up that way. A lot of rocks. Coming up from that way. On that way. I'm gonna camp right up there. Up there. Well, here's the campsite, and we weren't the only ones that thought to come here. So finding a place to set up is gonna be tricky. It'll be all right. So this is what I'm gonna get. It's sloped, the ground is muddy, but I'm only gonna sleep here for one night. Yeah, that's a pretty ugly pitch. But you know what? Some of y'all are ugly and I like you. Got my coffee set up for tomorrow. It is 7:15 and me and the little trail family I met this morning are getting ready to go to bed. Folks over here before us, they were all in their tents at 6 o'clock, and I think they're planning on leaving at 4. But we said we don't need to be up that early.